All right, today we're doing the sea trial of the timeout.
You put wings on this, we go airborne.
God, I've never felt a boat this size accelerate like that.
Good Lord. Today we're going to sea trial the timeout. We got this boat in about October of 2018, and this is a full boat restoration, repower, you name it. Just about everything on the boat's been touched. New QSB 6.7, 550 horsepower twin engine, and we're gonna see what she can do today.
Okay. Any water?
Oh, yes.
I don't see anything from here.
Oh, major leak, grease fitting.
Oh, yeah.
Squeezing through the grease fitting.
See that?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Is that going right through the Zerk fitting?
Right through it. Yeah, it just needs some grease. It should have been greased after it was put in.
Lift muffler for the generator. Little riser on there. It's all in a nice wrap here.
So much for a dripless. Can't call it a dripless if it's dripping.
Okay, we got fluids, we got the seacocks open, we got everything ready to go.
Yeah, we'll start with a port.
Yeah.
Oh, let's turn the battery switches on.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it is hard to tell because it's underwater. Feel the mixer. Yeah, there's water. I feel the mixer, it's cold. Have you made a lot of these underwater mufflers before? I mean, muffler
My boat's that way, my brother's boat's under the water. Most of the boats we do are the final exit.
But right at the transom like that?
Not at the transom, no. Never done quite like this.
Yeah.
But it was a unique situation.
Just a variation on an underwater outlet, right? What are we expecting today for performance?
Well, I'd like to see 30 knots at the top end and 10% horsepower to spare.
Just put a little compression on the dripless boot?
Yeah.
What kind of speed did you see with the old engines?
We got 22.
Top speed?
22 when it was new and light.
So the dripless stop leaking us.
And forward for sure.
I mean, we're leaving no wake.
Yeah, it says we're going 6 miles an hour.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It drags me to the ground. I can drown. My sorrows blown away from me.
Let's go out at least quarter mile outside.
Oh yeah.
Can't turn it down.
We're gonna find out real quick. If we're something like that.
It's something that I need. I have no will
2400 and still at 9 knots. What's our speed?
14.5 knots.
14.5 knots.
My dependency brings happiness to me. I have no will to choose. Like a blade, I turn it on to chase. Can't die.
29. No way. That are 27.7 is the last hit.
27.7.
Be sure it's pretty close.
A boat this size accelerate like that.
We weren't making RPM though. We were only making a little over 3,000.
Is that wide open?
Yeah.
miles per hour, a little over 20 knots.
No, this one's low.
24, 40.
Oh, that one out. Bring one of them up. Let's even it out.
Okay, 2400, 50. There you go. Now that was
I'd average about 15 gallons an hour.
I got 16 and a half here.
yeah.
14 here.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't have
22 knots,
Got it, Jay?
2,500 RPM, and 15 gallons an hour.
Okay,
16 gallons an
you're
hour.
using 3 stay at this RPM all day. All day.
An hour,
You wouldn't really want to go faster.
20 knots. 20 knots. 20 knots.
Yeah, a little above.
A little about 20 knots. Same thing.
13 and a half, 14 gallons an hour.
Yeah,
And 2,400, right?
yeah, 2,400.
So what horsepower are these engines?
550 and 3,300.
550 and 3,300.
Actually,
we were using-
546 SAE.
So we're using just over half of that for a good cruise speed.
We're using 300.
Yeah, about 300 ponies.
Yeah, we're using about 300 ponies to go as fast as you want to go.
Anything else is just crazy.
We topped out at 32 knots.
That's right. 32 knots.
This tank is, we call it a day tank. So we're gonna be, the engines are sucking from the day tank, but we're transferring fuel at the same time. We have a gauge in there. If you look inside, we have it goes goes on automatically. So if it senses that it's low, about this much fuel, it goes back on. So it's keeping up with the engines. Whatever's coming out, it's keeping up with that fuel transfer from the main tank to the back tank. So it's not sucking from the main tank, it's sucking only from the day tank.
And where's it returning to?
We're returning to the day tank.
Okay. So the day tank just gets topped off whenever the float switch goes down.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Work.